Hello.
How are you?
It's Andy.
Oh, good to see you.
Good to see you. How are
This
you?
is my vehicle.
Wow, what a rig.
90 miles in one charge, and I can carry 3 people.
How often do you get folks on the back?
I travel with my girlfriend regularly on this.
That's awesome.
You don't have to pay for parking either. It's just, this is my ride home.
Well, very impressive.
How is everything with you?
Good. My dad's in the hospital. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
Not great, but
Yikes.
it's
That
gonna be
sucks.
all right.
Well, hey, thank you for the decision you guys came to, by the way. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Again, we love you guys. We want you to be here, be successful. We want this to be the super business that works. You know, and we want to make it go. We need to be as paid as much as we can to pay our taxes and all the shit to make the building go.
Yeah, I can imagine the city does not take it. I imagine they didn't take it easy on anybody tax-wise last year, in spite of shutting everything down.
No, it's hard to make it all work. But if we can like cut you a little break for an interim period, and that gets you into like back to super stuff after that.
That's what we're going for.
See what happens.
Good seeing you. You have a good evening.
Have a good night.
All right, good luck.
Safely.
We'll do. That's not awkward at all. That's one of the people for the co-op for the building, so that is technically my landlord. I guess one of my landlords, since the building is a co-op, so they make all their decisions as a joint group. And yes, that is one of the people that came to the polite conclusion that I deserve, or I have earned. Oh, suck my dick. That I have earned a slight break from $13,000 a month, or 12. I forget what it was. It was either up to $12,500 or $13,000 a month. One of the above. Either way, we were able to come to some terms, and it was. I figured I should say thank you because after we had a meeting in person, they really only kind of their management company told me of the news via a phone call and an update to the billing site. So, you know. He likes my bicycle. Oh, come on. Next year, when they still want the 13,000 at the end of the year, that's gonna be when it gets awkward. Cause, yeah, about that. Don't see that. I don't see that coming down the pike. Maybe, maybe we'll see. We'll see. Maybe the space that I'm in by the end of fall of next year will be worth the full 13,000 and all will be happy. But I don't know, man. I can't predict shit. The only thing that I can predict is that I'm a horrible business owner that makes stupid decisions from now until the end of time. I always recover from them. But that doesn't mean I don't make them. It's awkward because I told them I was not accepting any of their deals and I continued looking for a new space. And then they finally said, okay, fine, here, take this. And over the phone. Like, they didn't do it in person. So it was an incomplete interaction, I would say. I wasn't mean or anything. I just said, listen, I appreciate the hell out of everything you guys are offering. I really do. I don't want to lowball you, and I'm not going to insult you by giving you my shitty offer. And then I said what I would consider X to be an insult to you, and I don't want to insult you. So I'm not going to ask you to do that. I just got to look for a shittier space, which is what I did. And then I got a call from the management company saying, oh, you know, we accepted your offer. I'm like, what do you mean? I didn't make one. And then he's like, no, remember the shitty thing that you said that sounded like it would be an insult? I'm like, oh, okay. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. All right. It's not a solution, you know, it's only for the next year. It'll allow me to pay down some debt. So by the end of next year, what I'm hoping is at the very least I don't have this stupid fucking $70,000 debt hanging over my head anymore. One of the gentlemen in the room, we're very, very, very kind, older, experienced business person, was like, you know, you can do things with debt. You should consider it an investment. You know, this is an investment in the future. It's like, no. If I owned the building, that's an investment in the future. I'm renting. Renting means I'm gambling, meaning I am racking up debt now for the hope of higher business later, but that's renting. See, if you're paying a mortgage on a building, you're investing in what will happen in the future. But if you're renting, you're literally just pissing it away. So what's he talking about? I'm talking about Barney the purple dinosaur. Barney the purple dinosaur. But yeah, like I was trying to be polite, but I had to kind of cut him off when he made the comment about like it's an investment in what the future may be, and it's like I'm like, listen, you guys are really, really kind. You're polite. You've been more than generous and gracious to me, by far. But like, this ain't an investment. I'm renting space. If next year business is great, then my roll of the dice worked. If business next year is bad, that is not an investment. That is a gamble. It's also kind of awkward because, like, how do I put this? I'm trying to figure out a friendly way to put this because these are really nice people. Like, dealt with landlords that were cunts before, and I cannot say that about my current landlords. They're like, I wouldn't rent from people that I found to be pieces of shit. That's one of the reasons I moved out from the other space that I had, because they were pieces. It's awkward because it's a class divide. I guess let me just put it that way. So all the apartments in the building above me are worth like $4 million. I saw some of them sold for like $3 to $4 million bucks. They're worth $4 million. So if you own something in that building, the amount of money that we're talking about me saving in rent is literally nothing. And it's awkward because I don't want to be a communist and say, yo man, you're rich, give me a break. I don't want to be a communist, but it's really fucking tempting. For instance, there's one person above me, I'm not going to say who has a particular social media account that I'm not going to say where this individual gives away $20,000 a month to random people that they've never met. Like, literally just gives away $20,000 a month that they've never met. And to be clear, I'm not saying that I'm entitled to that money. I don't feel entitled to that money. You don't have to give me that money. That money is not mine. I did not earn it. They earned it through their work, through their ideas. They earned it through, their business, doing whatever the hell they were doing. And my God, the light is green for me. You gotta run all you freaking people over. Like, it's so fucking tempting. I want to put a plow on the front of this bike, I swear to God. Sometimes it's tempting. Just have a plow on the front of it and just plow through everybody in the bike lane. Anyway, that money is not mine. It isn't. It really isn't. But it's like, just not even everybody in this building. Just one person in this building has enough money to be able to piss away $20,000 a month, and it's just like, that's just part of my giving budget. That's not my whole salary. That's not even half my salary. That's just let me throw this away on social media. So for instance, like Hair of the Dog, he's a guy that watches my stream regularly. Like, imagine I just picked him and said, here's $20K this month. And next month, I don't know, I saw the code, or I'm like, here's $20K for you. And it didn't even do anything to me. How rich would I have to be in order to be able to do that, So it's awkward for me to be going back and forth with them on an amount of money over the course of a year that's not very much above what what individuals in that building give away for free on social media every month. Does that make sense as to why it's awkward as a conversation? because I kind of like, it's weird because the way this works, what makes it weird is the way that this works is I need to, in order to seem like, what's the word I'm looking for? In order to seem like a tactful person with manners, I kind of have to ignore this elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room is that the amount of money that we are spending 1 or 2 or 3 hours negotiating on is an amount of money that you literally give away at the snap of your fingers to people that you don't even know. So, like and again, I'm not a communist. I'm not a socialist. I'm not. But, and you know, they say everything before the but doesn't fucking matter. Kind of hard to not be a little bit, you know? Like, I'm not going to be a taker. I'm not going to say you owe me this. But when we're sitting there talking about this whole thing, like, I know that the person that came to complain when I wasn't paying the full rent last year. Anyway, I'm not even just going to continue with it. You get the idea. So for the person who asked why it's awkward, I hope that kind of explains it. It's an odd social situation based on economic disparities and wealth disparities between myself and certain members of the board, and the amount of money that I know that certain members are willing to give away to random people, which lets me know just how inconsequential this is. But I have to pretend it is because it's a big deal to me. And if I pretend it shouldn't be a big deal to them because they have a lot of money, then I seem like a cunt. Like, is that? But at the same time, I know I know what you have to be worth to live in this building. And I also know how much money certain people there are giving away. Like, does that make sense? I have to kind of play this game where I'm pretending that I'm pretending that I don't know that you're filthy rich so that I can seem like I'm being tactful or whatever, and it's all just it's weird. I don't know. Maybe it's like a social awkwardness Asperger's thing. Oh my god, I want to scratch the side of this car so bad, but I'm not going to do it because I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice man. Okay, so what did you guys say? I'm at a red light here so I can... I'm going to go onto the side for a moment because I'd like to see what you guys had to say. So let me go someplace where there's no people walking and no vehicles. Right here should be fine. There's nothing going on over here. Do you buy a space next year? No, I don't have $4 million. Renting is burning money that could be used to pay a mortgage. Yeah, but you can't mortgage any place in New York City unless you're a multimillionaire. That's not happening. Like, it would be nice to buy my own store. It's just that I'm not spending $4 million on that, you know? Do they actually give it away, or are they just saying they're giving away money for views? I mean, I imagine if the people that they picked out and claimed were getting the money were not actually getting the money, that they would say something about it. So, for instance, let's say that I announced I don't know, who's in this chat? Let's say I announced that Bite Me was the winner of $20,000, right? And then he messaged me, and I was like, oh yeah, I just made that up. Wouldn't Bite Me then announce to everybody that what I was doing was a scam? Like, I think at a certain follower point, you can't really do that, you know? Do you have a cleaning lady or night guy for your office? Are you fucking kidding me? Hell no. We clean the shop ourselves. Listen, either A, I take $3 an hour off of every single person's pay so I could hire a cleaning person, or B, we do the fucking cleaning ourselves because we're grown-ass men and women and we can clean the fuck up after ourselves. I choose B. Hello, Catherine. How are you? EM says you live in one of the most expensive cities in the world. I kind of live in the shit section though. My zip code is 11216. You can look up average crime rates where I live to get an idea. It's not Midtown Manhattan. Who would listen to Bite Me? Perhaps. Yeah, I could just make the offer and then I could say that Bite Me is lying. But the thing is, I understand where they're coming from as well, and I have lost relationships over this because I've gone up in my life from where I started. Again, I started off with like $268 to my name, and I owed money. So there was, I didn't start off in the best of places, but I am considerably fucking better off now than where I was when I started. Now, I started with shit, and several of the people that I started with also started with jack shit. And we all worked our ass off, but some of us didn't stop working our ass off, and some of us just kind of stopped altogether and just gave up and got drunk or high or whatever. And I've met people that, as you do better, as you slowly do better in life, they kind of think, well, oh, now this, you did better than me, therefore you owe me. You're now my piggy bank. And it's one of the shittiest feelings on earth when people that pretend that they're your friends are actually only there because they think you owe them something because you made it. That's a shit feeling, and I don't want to do that to my landlord. I don't want to do that to them because I know how shitty that feels when people do it to me. When you think that someone's your friend, but they just have their fucking hand out, and they just kind of slowly just put the tip in and is like, would you like to donate to this fund for me so that I can get this new luxury item, or would you help me with this luxury apartment that I'm looking to rent, or I'm looking to get a gift for this person soon. If only I knew someone to help contribute and shit like. Or when people claim that they know how to do things they don't know how to do. That just hurt me recently. I had someone claim they knew how to do something they didn't know how to do. No worries. I had someone claim they knew how to do something they didn't know how to do. That used the fact that I trusted them to some extent, and then never did anything. Now, the thing is, when you get fucked over by people you don't know, it's one thing. But when you get fucked over by people that you've known for like 2 or 4 years, it feels like shit, man. It feels like shit. I know that feeling, which is why I don't want to do that to them. I don't want to say, I can't say out loud, listen, bro, I know you're filthy rich, give me a fucking discount. And the thing is, I'm not asking for a discount because they're filthy rich. That's what makes it awkward. I'm asking for money off because in the current state of Manhattan, this place is not fucking worth $13,000. It's just not. Objectively speaking, it's not. And I know that nobody's going to come and take this place for $13,000. It's just not happening. I know that if I leave this place, somebody is not going to come along and give them $13K. The amount of money that I'm giving them right now, which I will keep confidential for the time being, is way more money than they are going to get from anybody else right now with the glut of spaces in the city. That shit will sit empty for a long time, and it will cost them money. It's just what it is. It has nothing, but it's awkward because I know in the back of my head that the amount of money that I'm spending an hour going back and forth with you on is literally less money than the amount of money that you talk about giving away in a few months on Instagram in a post that probably takes 5 seconds to write. So it's awkward. But it is what it is. It is what it is. They're nice people, and I don't want to take advantage of nice people. I know what it feels like when you look around and the people in your life see you as a fucking pinata, and it sucks. And I've kind of started to distance myself from people that see me as a pinata. It's not fun to be a pinata. It really sucks. Because it feels like betrayal. It's just a shit feeling. Oh shit. What the fuck is going on there? Another version of that problem is when you succeed and old friends think you're getting too good for them and they try to drag you down. Yeah, there's this one saying that I think keeps one of the most toxic sayings in the English language, I think, is you think you're better than me. Because what it does, you know, people don't when they get insulted, they kind of want to prove the opposite. Like, you know, I'm not and so if you're better than me is seen as an insult. It's like, well, no, I'm not better than you. Look at how not good I am. Look at how not good I am. Look at how bad I am. Look at how criminal I am. Look at how uneducated I am. Look at how I don't do a good job at work I am. It's like, why are you trying to do that? You feel like you're trapped because you're not supposed to be, quote, better than somebody. Listen, what if you are? What if you fucking are? What if I am? Sometimes you just have to not be afraid to be an asshole. I may not be better than you at martial arts, or better than you at bowling, or better than you at understanding advanced scientific research papers. I may not be better than you at art, but I got my shit together and you don't. I'm not ashamed of that. I don't think anybody should be ashamed of having their shit together. You may not be better than other people in many things, but you may have your shit together, and you should be happy and proud. You should be happy and proud to have your shit together, because most of the world don't. Most of the world don't. And I think there should be a pride in that. Not in being better than people, but in having your shit together. Why is the bar still here? I thought I banned him from the main channel yesterday. If there's a moderator here, can anybody ban him from this channel too? Because I thought I already did, but apparently I didn't. Get the fuck out of here. Get the motherfuck out of here. Go stay home. Go stay home, you cunt. Go stay home. Thank you, high voltage. I have a question. Is high voltage 12 have any relation to high 17? Because you guys are both high in some way. High 217. Who is Louise? I don't know a Louise. Anybody in chat know a Louise? I see a thank you, Louise. Who's Louise? Did you just misgender me? I think you just misgendered me. I'm gonna get you for that one. So this little walk sign or stop sign no longer has a light. I kind of wonder if that means I can just go anytime I want and get run over and then sue the city. Tempting. Tempting. Oh, very tempting, actually. crazy over my love for you. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer true. I'm half crazy over my love for you. Something, something marriage. Something, something carriage. Something, 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 something a horse made for two. By the way, for people wondering why I don't read chat here, but I do in a car. In a car, I have space to have my laptop open with a Bluetooth and a little screen reading thingy that will read the screen to me via my Bluetooth. So I'm not actually reading the screen, I'm listening to it. I can't have a laptop open on the back of my bike. That would probably end very poorly. So I only read the screen if I'm on the side of the road or at a red light. I do not have the skills to read a screen and drive, or read a screen and ride a bike at the same time. There are people that do, but sometimes they manage to not do that properly and then they crash into things and kill themselves. And I kind of like my life. And my life is, I've got problems like everybody else, but man, life is too good to read off a screen while I'm operating a vehicle. I like not being dead. I also like not killing others. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer. Oh shit, gotta make the light, gotta make the light, gotta make the light. It's about to change! That is not 19.9 miles an hour. Oh, what a pussy. I was only going 22 miles an hour. I wasn't even going the fucking speed limit. There was a lot of wind. I was concerned if she drifted a little bit because of the wind and I smashed into her. That would be very bad. This bike ride is no longer than my commute to work in my car. Is there any reason to take a car for like a 3 to 4 mile commute? That seems like a giant waste of a good tank. A big waste of a good tank. Get a fucking visor. I'm getting all these little bits and pieces of dirt shoved in my face with the wind. I didn't wear my large helmet that has the visor today because it was warm out. I usually only wear that when it gets really cold or when it's, when it's like snowing or some shit. But there's so much fucking pollution that when there's a lot of wind, it just gets smashed right in my face. It's so annoying. You gotta squint. Squinting is not a good way to ride a bicycle. You should not be squinting when operating a vehicle. Safety squints. Engage safety squints. It's so tempting. Everybody else is going through the light. I feel so alone on this side. It's kind of... I can't resist anymore. I'm so sorry. God forgive me. Oh, God does not forgive me. Leaf straight to the eye. Oh. God does not forgive me. Mask for my eyes. It's not fair. If he gets to go through the light, why don't I get to go through the light? The bike was going through the red light, and the people are going through the red light. And I have to stay here like a schmuck? Like a schmuck? Everybody else was doing it. If everybody else jumps off a cliff, would you do that too? Well, no, I wouldn't, but jumping off a cliff is different. My mother never had anything to say to that one. I remember when she would say, well, if everybody else jumps off a cliff, would you do it too? I would say, no, I wouldn't jump off a cliff, but I typically tend to make those decisions on a case-by-case basis by assessing the risk factor to me in each individual scenario. And then she'd tell me to stop being a wise ass. I'd say, I'm not being a wise ass. That's my philosophy. Case-by-case basis. She's dead now, so I guess I can't get lectured about it anymore. I'll wait. I'll be a good boy. Yeah, there's crazy people in that car. You fucking man-ass bitch. Is that what she said? Okay. I think I heard her say, you fucking man-ass bitch. That's an interesting conversation being had in that vehicle. That's an interesting conversation there. No such thing as a good boy in New York City. I see green? No way. What? There was a green over there to get to another fucking red. No. This is unfair. I am being oppressed. These red lights are tyranny. Freedom! Freedom! You know, I got this video in my driver safety class. I wound up taking this like 5 or 6 hour additional safety class thing. It's supposed to make your insurance cheaper. Hint, it fucking doesn't. But I took this stupid class. Literally haven't made back the money that I wasted on that piece of shit in my car, in my insurance. And it was showing, I forget if it was driving in the Middle East, Africa, or India, but they have no traffic lights. And everybody's going really fast and not hitting each other. And it's absolutely fucking amazing to see that you could have no traffic lights and no crash. That would never happen. In New York City, you'd have a 20-car pile-up in the first 10 seconds. Nobody here knows how to fucking drive. Especially about the people with these shitty TLC license plates over here. But I found it astounding. Like in other countries, I think they actually teach you how to drive. Rather than just tell you, this is the go pedal, this is the stop pedal, there, now take your exam. That's really all you get here. Go, stop, turn signal. Maybe you get a little lesson on parallel parking and that's that. Oh, green. I see greenie. Give me greenie. Give me greenie. Give me greenie, give me greenie, give me greenie, give me greenie. Yes. Yes. The wind is going left to right, not back, not north to south. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That means that it's not going to hit me in the fucking face with pollution anymore. All right. Got a nice ride up ahead. Yeah, look at this person, nice and thirsty for his left turn. Already got his car bent and shit. Yeah. Yeah, get out of my lane, you mother... There we go. We got a salmon up ahead. This is going to be a game of chicken, because this is a one-way bike lane right here. This is a one-way bike lane. No. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? You fucking cunt. This is literally a one-way bike lane that can only fit one bicycle, and the dude is going the wrong way. And the best part is it's not even a bicycle. See, again, it's all up to how you break laws. You know what I'm saying? It's all up to how you break laws. If you go the wrong way down a one-way street, but it's a street that has a lot of space, then, you know, you broke the law, but fine, whatever. You know, you go the wrong way down a one-way lane that literally only has enough space for one person, you a cunt. Lots of wet leaves over here. Be careful with braking on wet leaves, my friend. That is a giant pile of leaves. question. What is the difference between the Toyota Camry and Corolla, out of curiosity? They look very similar to me. They seem like almost the same car, same company. What do you get with a Corolla versus a Camry and vice versa? What type of individual would be better suited by a Camry than a Corolla? I'm not really a car person, but I like to learn. I can't read chat now, but I'll read it when I'm inside. I can review. Oh God. Oh God, that is... Why did I not bring a visor? Holy... Alright, time to get to the side of the road. 1 second. They just pull the leaves out of my eye. Camry is a luxury model. There is no regen on Bafang. This is a mid-drive motor. This... Oh God. Yeah. This is the fakest red light in the world. I've never seen somebody crossing the street here in my life. I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna see if I can keep myself up at 1 mile an hour. You guys ready? I'm going 1 mile per hour. Okay, here we go. I feel like a criminal. Like off track 18 on Eminem's 2000 album. I'm a criminal. Breaking the law. I love the earring mask style. There's many different mask styles. You got chin bra, you got like the half mouth cover. I love the earring mask. It's a beautiful mask. That was a droplet of rain. That is my cue to get inside. Fat fuck. Why are you sitting right next to the food bowl the moment I come inside? Oreo, you fat bastard. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Oreo, Oreo. Oreo, I'm not feeding you. I'm not going to feed you. No more food. You are too fucking fat. Oreo? Here.
What? Oh, okay.
Why do you no feed cat?
What? Oh, whatever.
You no feed cat.